Shuey, good win tonight. What are your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, great win. Glad to get the victory in this competition. First one this year. Should have won probably one of the other two, but anyway. But we just want to dedicate that win to Tony Waiters, which was some bad news, didn't we? Last night and this morning. So our thoughts are with his family.
We'll talk about Tony now. Perhaps obviously we had the flags at half mast and the minute silence. As somebody who's kind of stepped in afterwards, you guys would have appreciated the methods of Tony. He was a very forward-thinking manager. Do you know much about him?
Well, Nance explained a fair bit about him today. Said that he was Nance is Argyle through and through, isn't he? He updated us on how, as you just said, forward-thinking he was and innovative and a really good coach. He said he was beyond his years. He's 20 years ahead of his time. So, an Argyle legend. Jimmy Dicko told me he played for England. So, he'll be sadly missed.
Moving on to the game now, obviously the biggest thing for today, from your perspective, I'm sure, was getting minutes into other players who hadn't been quite as involved, but also you kept the momentum going with another win. I think that's 4 in the last fortnight. It must be a buzzing dressing room at the moment. Yeah,
I think that was the last thing that I said to the players before we went out. Look, we've set standards now at this football club and we've got to stick at them at every single game. Every time I've done a press, I've said it's another game, it's a game we want to win, and that's what we're like. And we felt that the players did that tonight. They went out there with the right attitude. They showed good energy and enthusiasm and effort and a lot of quality as well. And as you said, there's competition for places. The lads who are out the team at the moment, are knocking on the door and saying, well, I've just performed well, my fitness is up. Ben Reeves gets 90 minutes, Dom Telford gets 90 minutes, Scott gets 90 minutes. As you say, who hadn't played a lot of minutes lately. So we're made up for that, and it's another positive.
And of course, having put yourself clear in the game, you had the opportunity to bring on 3 academy youngsters for their debuts. What a tremendous experience that must have been.
Yeah, brilliant. Delighted for them. That was the gaffer's last point to the players before the game today. Look, you do the job properly, go about it the right way. We felt Newport would make a lot of changes and would come here young. So we said, look, if we play properly and play the right attitude, we get a couple of goals. He said, I'm desperate to get the young lads on and get the debuts because they deserve it. So yeah, it was fantastic to see them on alongside Brandon, Lawsey, Luke McCormack, playing his first game for a long time. It was a good night all round.
Obviously, it's a shame that you're out of the competition, but I suppose you exited in the best possible way, didn't you, with the right attitude, as you said?
Yeah, it is a shame we're out of the competition because another game, I know everyone says on the check say, it's more games in the season, but actually, if you've got a fully fit squad like we have at the moment, and long may that continue, by the way, then it's minutes for them in a competitive fixture, and it's opportunities for them players to show the manager that they should be in the team. So it is disappointing to be out. We're disappointed to be out because, I say, we want to win every game we play in. And I felt that the performances throughout the competition have been quite good. We should have probably been ahead against Norwich. Definitely in the first half. We weren't great in the second half. And Cheltenham, we should have won that game. So, personally, yeah, I am a bit disappointed to be out of it. But it just gives us the opportunity now to focus on the league and then the next round of the FA Cup coming up.
Perhaps the one slightly worrying element of the evening was Timmy coming off right at the end there. Are you able to give us an update on him?
Yeah, it's not serious. Dave said that he told him he just got a spasm in his back as he twisted. There was no contact, it wasn't a pulled muscle or anything like that. I think his back's just seized up. Again, it's probably his first 90 minutes for a long time, and maybe a little bit of fatigue maybe just kicked in, and he's got a little bit of a soft tissue problem, but I don't think it'll be anything major. I have to get Abner and Elliot to do some work.
Thanks for chatting to us, Shuey.